The problem about cruise ships in the Venice area is that they are coming way too close to the border, and it's worrying the environment counselor, Gianfranco Bettin, and is endangering St. Mark's Square. It also causes major issues for waterway traffic as the 100-ton cruise ship plows through the Venetian waterways. It traps water taxis or other smaller boats. It also causes dangerous surges of water to go through other smaller inner-city canals. It emits about the same amount of pollution as 15,000 cars every single hour that the engines are running. After COVID, the waterways in Venice finally were running clear again, so it's imperative to maintain their current condition. The Carnival Sunshine cruise ship came within 20 meters of touching the waterfront. This is extra concerning because other ships owned by the same company have just recently run ashore onto rocks right off of the Tuscan coast. This was because the vessel's captain was attempting to do a salute off the island of Giglio. The salute is a sail-by, and it was common in Italy during ancient times, but ever since the tradition has resurfaced, it's only caused problems. Within St. Mark's Square, there is so much history and precious art. It hosts very important buildings such as St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace. These hold some of the city's most precious art pieces, including their most valuable relic, the body of St. Mark himself. Who knows what would have been able to be recovered if the ship had actually crashed? All of the mosaics, paintings, altars, and/or reliefs would have been lost into the water. It definitely would have been a massive devastation for the Venetians. Even though the ship didn't end up actually hitting St. Mark's Square, it came very, very close, and the presence of the ship at all in the waterways still has a negative impact. Buildings in Venice have been submerged into the water ever since medieval times, which helps keep the wood from rotting. The pollution the cruise ships are pumping into the water is very, very acidic, and it's making the water levels out of balance. It's progressing the erosion of the buildings at a more rapid rate than before. The city also has to worry about sinking into the water itself, but if the water being acidic could be a bigger issue, who knows how they could protect themselves in the future. Unfortunately, there aren't very many solutions besides being very direct with the cruise ship company that could fix this problem with the cruise ships coming way too close to the border. But after the occurrences that happened on Saturday morning in the waterfront of Riva di Sette Martiri, Venice's environmental minister Andrea Orlando decided to work with the government to better regulate the presence of any large ships in Venice. That could help with the pollution, it could help with saving the buildings, it could come up with ways to protect the water taxis and the surges that go into all of the canals. I agree that at this point and everything that's at stake, the government should implement some type of sail-by-salute restriction zone on areas that could endanger the city or its population if the cruise ships decide to partake in a tradition like that.